Each down entry is to be entered in the diagram the way a deck of cards is cut. That is, separated at some point, with the bottom portion then placed intact at the top. For example, cards could be entered like that, that, or that. So that is... Okay, so it's basically cycled. Basically, it's cycled. So it's not an anagram. It's shifted. Right, is that right? Is it cycled? Yeah, it is cycled. Okay. Letters in the top and bottom rows will spell out a cryptic clue for the diagram's central entry. This clue will also name the game we've chosen to play, explaining why 4 across answers are to be entered unusually. Answers include 6 capitalised words and a variant spelling at 4 down. 27 across is an uncommon word made up of common pieces. No, you're an uncommon word made up of common pieces. Good evening. I'm wearing a red shirt. It is festive, so yes, let's say I am wearing a festive shirt. Oh, it's an independent from Bluth. Yay! Good. We got a Dave Gorman coming up then as well. Hooray. So I will skim this down, but basically the main thing is the downs get cut. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the downs because we can't put them in. So we've still got to work all the acrosses, and it basically I'm maximising the amount of solving we have to do if I do the downs first. So good luck everyone, let me first go at all the things. There you go, cutting the cards. Off we go. Ring encircles first of digits of the foot. Ring encircles first of the digits of the foot. First of digits is D. Ring is usually O. Call. Of the foot. Is it podal or something? Foggy Meredith all over this one already. I would like to say that my hat has a hat on the... Oh, it's on this side, isn't it? Yeah, the O has a hat. So I'm wearing a hat with a hat. Very meta. First letter, please. I'm going to ask for it. Digits of the foot. Toes. P. I mean, of the foot is podal or pedal or podal or something like that. Ring. Ring could be a loop. No. It is absolutely that hat. Hetta or Mahat. Just take a P. I mean, of the foot. Digits of the foot are toes. No. First of digits is T. And if you ring, you... First of digits is D. I just didn't say it right. Pool? Ring. Podal. It's not that. Pedal. So it's a peal. A ring is in a ring of bells. Pedal. There we go. And we put the first of digits, the D in pedal for... the D in digits for... It's pedal. Of the foot. So pedal, like monopedal, must mean one of the foot. That makes sense. That's fine. Al Gore dashed around lake at a good clip. Al Gore dashed around lake at a good clip. That feels like an anagram of Al Gore. Around L for lake. And that's a music term. Just going to go for it. Allegro must mean at a decent clip. You know, fairly fast. I don't know how fast in terms of beats per minute it is, but that is an allegro. I sort of know how to ride a bike. I do know how to ride a bike. It has been so many years, I think I would look like a duck trying to learn how to walk. Commercial wrap worn by old Y playwright. Commercial wrap is saran, isn't it? Saran. And it's worn by, so does that mean we're going to be putting in O and what? We need a playwright. I feel like that is the definition. Good evening, Arch. Why be nice at Christmas? Why start now? Bah, humbug. Anyway, is the wrap saran? Unless the commercial is ad. Hang on, unless it's ad could be the commercial. Wrap could then just be something like a sari or something like that, and then old could be just the letter O, and we're after a Y, as in a playwright on the Y from the River Wye. I don't know any playwrights from the River Wye. I'm going to come back to it. We of course can't put pedal or allegro into the grid. We can't put any of the downs in. All we know is that they're going to be cycled in some way. Trap holds back little lap wing. Trap holds back little lap wing. Trap, probably 3 letters. I'm for this. Something like net, maybe. Holds back. If you back could be aft. If you back, you support. It isn't Dennis Potter, no. Okay. Trap, snare, net, mesh. I can only feel like it's net. And it holds back. Maybe it holds back little. So a word meaning little, the 3 letters that's then reversed. No. First letter, please, for this one. Oh, so I'm going to come back to 3, but 4, definitely after 4. First letter, please. And watch it be N. If it isn't, then I shall think again. Oh my goodness, all the P's. Trap. Holds back. Lapwing. Ha. We is little, backwards. And a pit is a trap. Okay, there you go. Peewit is a little lapwing. Oh, no, it's a lapwing. Little is we, and reversed. We! Merry Christmas. The 2 of us admit engulfing a road with exhaust. The 2 of us admit engulfing a road with exhaust. The 2 of us, that's us. How does it, okay, the 2 of us, we, that's got to be we. And it's going to admit, so the 2 of us, that's going to be we. Is it wear down or something like that? So we is we, so it's going to be ARD for a road. And if you admit you own to something, there you go. If you admit something, you own it. And there you go. And it's wear down. If you exhaust, you wear down. So it's we own. The 2 of us admit we own engulfing a road. ARD for that. Wear down. Bing! Taco Night. It was my second guess. Oddball Party. Behind Dam. Oddball Party. Behind Dam. Party, probably do, so I'm after a 4-letter dam. Oddball, audible. It's not far off, is it? Audible party. Oddball. Dam. Dam could be also a mare, couldn't it? Because a dam can be a female horse, is that right? Or something like that. Party feels like do. Gala, fate. I'm going to come back to this one then if there's an uncommon word in it. I'm not an Ungrateful Dead fan. Or even a Grateful Dead fan. Tomfool wallet item with nothing in it. Tom Fool, is that? I don't know. So I'm assuming we're just after a fool. Why it says Tom Fool, I'm not sure. Wallet item. Card. A bill, a check. No, a bill. A note. So this was from 2000, of course. What did we keep in wallets in the 2000? A coin, spare change. My dad keeps coins in his wallet. It's very irritating. Because it's all lumpy. It's all lumpy. Yeah. What are the things? Your store points card. Your ID. Okay, hang on. It might just be your ID. And then nothing. Is that going to be nil or something? Nilled. How long have they been in there, Stephen? Too many years. First letter, please. For 7 down. Ah! Why didn't you remind me? What clue is this? Oh, it's this. It's 7 down. So if this is 7 up, this is 7 down. And this can is not long for this world. It will get drunk during crossword number 2 of today. At least I remembered. As I said 7 down, it made me remind it. So Tom Fool must be idiot. Oh, an item is it. Okay, so wallet item is ID, and with nothing in it. Literally nothing in it. Okay, there we go. Get more nervous with giant in hearing. Okay, so it's going to sound like a word meaning giant. It is it. Get more nervous. Shakier. So it's going to end ear, isn't it? Giant. Ogreier. Get more nervous. Rattle. Good evening, STJT. I just can't think of words for nervous. Edgy, edgier. With giant in hearing. Massive. Because I was currently thinking of, like a fairy tale giant, but what if it just means big in size? So biggier. Bigger. Larger. Giant. Massive. Behemoth. Titanic. First letter, please. First letter, please. Get more nervous. Giant in hearing. Okay, T. I'm going to come back to this one as we're not sure. Okay, wiped out. Beat retreats before day. Wiped out. Beat retreats before day. So beat is going to be probably strike or hit or something like that. It's going to go in reverse. Before day. Okay. Good evening, Ali Lololo. It is a cryptic crossword. Today we're doing 2 cryptic crosswords today. This is the variety one that we're starting off with. And basically, the gimmick today is that all down clues get cycled a little bit before they get entered. So we can't actually put any of these clues that we're doing into the grid immediately. But as soon as we start doing some of the acrosses, then we will be able to. Wiped out. Beat retreats before day. Going to come back to that one as well. Big gap in numbering from 8 to 18. Is that right? Yeah, it is, isn't it? That's a big jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then a big jump to 18. Bordello gets repaired buzzer. Bordello gets repaired buzzer. Is this an anagram of bordello? And it's going to be something that buzzes. Yes, that's it. Type the answer in the chat. Go for 18. I didn't know this. Didn't know this. Can't be quite as classic as the stressed desserts thing, but it is. So bordello is an anagram of doorbell. Didn't know that. There we go. Kitchen servant in rowboat with one aboard. Kitchen servant in rowboat with one aboard. So we're going to put the letter I in a boat, something like that. We're going to get a kitchen servant, a sous chef, kitchen servant, a dumb waiter. Maybe it's just kitchen as the definition or something. One aboard could be like a mariner or something like that. Rowboat, kayak, canoe. Oh, okay. What if it is a kitchen servant in the rowboat? So if the kitchen servant was something like Sue, S-O-U-S, or a chef, or a cook, and we're going to put that in a rowboat, we then get one aboard. So like a... what is a rowboat that ends ER, though? Indicators! Good afternoon. Gotta come back to 19 as well. Make senseless rule about some brownie ingredients. Make senseless rule about some brownie ingredients. Okay. Rule could be rain or something like that. Brownie ingredients. I don't know what you put in a brownie. What does one put in a brownie? I am useless at baking. I don't like cooking, which does not help me in this instance. So I have been slowly trying out these Formula One fragrances. You used to be able, up until yesterday, apparently my reviews have not been going down well or something. You used to be able to buy this race collection of Formula One fragrances. Today I am wearing Overtake 320, and I've given it a 2 out of 5 at best. I actually, initially when I put it on, I thought, oh, okay, it's quite nice, but it's not for me, and I gave it 2 out of 5. As I continue to smell it and continue to wear it, it's going downhill. Can't stand it now. At least it still smells nice. I didn't wash it off immediately. I did wash it off after half an hour, but I can still smell it. Anyway, yesterday's and the days before were really good. There's 5 in here. Anyway, you can no longer buy them. Or at least, can you still buy them? I don't know whether you can still buy them. But the website with them on has gone down. You can no longer get there. Absolutely, Arch. I wouldn't have ever said that either, but, you know, there we go. This is... It was £1. It was, and it's really good. Oh my goodness, Meredith. That's amazing. Okay, first letter for 20, if anyone has it. So some brownie ingredients is going to be pot, right? Okay, so impotate, imam, amir, something like that. Oh, W makes senseless, but it's going to have wipe out, something like that. Some brownie ingredients would be pots rather than pot, though, wouldn't it? So, oh my goodness. Everybody, look like we're having a good time. Matt Clemson is here. Good evening. Well, actually, well done these days for just being on a train. I'm impressed. You're on the only one running in the UK, pretty much. It's not even a strike day. Next letter, please. Make senseless. We're beginning with W. No pot in these brownies. Chocolate. Rule. If you rule, you... next letter, please. I'm just going to have to... I'm doing very well. I've got 30 down. When we get to 30 down, I've got 30 down. mean, make senseless. Nullify. If you make senseless, you knock someone out. Rule. I just can't get the rule. Next letter, please. Okay, rule about his law. Okay. Wow, I really hadn't passed this. So make senseless. Wallify. Walnuts? Some brownie ingredients will be walnut. So some brownie ingredients will be nuts. If you make senseless, do you walnut? Is that a thing? Because that is not a meaning that I know of it. If that is the case, I'm looking it up. It's stun law reversed. Oh goodness. Oh. Confusing because some brownie ingredients could also be nuts, I guess. But so it's stun law, make senseless stun, rule law, all about, and you get walnuts for some brownie ingredients. I don't like that clue. Moving on. Calls about orange and white shells. Calls about orange and white shells. Orange is going to be O from Roy G. Biv. See, I think that's quite an American thing. I don't really think you see that in UK ones. Even though that's because we have Richard of York gave Battle in Vain instead. So we don't think of it as Roy G. Biv. Although that more people do these days, so there is that. So calls, shouts, or something like that. White shells. Shell could be, of course, the first and last letter. So the shells of orange and white could be O-E-Y-E, but I don't like that. Can white therefore be W? So if call is ring, we're going to put O-W, rings, put rowings. Rowings? Those aren't shells. But we're going to be putting OW for orange and white into calls. So rings. Oh yeah, white is W in black and white. Yeah. First letter, please, if you've got this one, because if you have. Calls. If you call, you shout, you yell. Yellows. No. Calls. K. So it starts with C. And it's going to mean shells. I don't know. Is it conches? No. I don't know whether it's shells as in seashells or ammo. Or coracles, or... It's got to have OW in it. Next letter, please. Unless, if that next letter is O, I might be in trouble here. Cowbells. Yeah, there it is. The W's next. Next letter, please, for the W. Is it going to be... If you shell out for something, you cowards? Cards? No, call... Next letter, please. Oh, R. Okay, we've got an R there. So, if you call you croon... Cries. Cowries. That's a type of shell. Woof! I am going to solve some of these clues, honestly. For scorer, put everything in a row. For scorer... Put everything in row. Talia. See, I could do it. There we are. Al in tier. Sorry, all in tier. Talia. All is everything. Tier is a row. A scorer is a talia. Thank you very much. 24 down. Sustained applause, please. Sustained applause. Confessions of belief in sacred ostriches. Confessions of belief in sacred ostriches. And I can get this one as well. Giving that a few extra seconds if you want to do number 24. I can. Go for it in the chat. It's a literal hidden in sacred ostriches. It's credos. There we go. Packed for... Love it. Packed for Vermont Ski Resort by the 1st of December. I'm going to need to know the name of a Vermont ski resort here. The 1st of December is D. And it's going to end in E, and so it's going to mean packed for. So what's the word meaning to pack for? Crammed, readied yourself for travel. Thank you, Katus. I hadn't... It's the yes, it may not be the 7th. It might be the 2nd final, but it could also be the final. How should we applaud Dan for solving total down? Sustained quietly with walnut brownies with ankles. Nice. Whilst thinking about tea. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing the results of that one. Thank you for that poll. Where's the place in Vermont? Aspen? No, that's Colorado. I don't know my Vermont ski resorts. First 2 letters, please. Stuffed. Stowed. Is there somewhere called stow? Because if you packed stuff away, you stowed it. There you go, stow, S-T-O-W-E. Must be the Vermont ski resort, and then December, D. Be stimulated about a court. Be stimulated about a court. About is R-E, A is A, court is C-T, and if you're stimulated, you react, I thank you. And then poem about theatre is Odeon. A poem is an ode, about is on, and a theatre is an Odeon. I thank you very much. I can occasionally do a clue. And that is the quickest 2 clues I've ever solved. Right, so we've done reasonably. We can't put any of those in the grid yet because they need to be cycled before they go in. So let's have a look at 1 across. In fact, it's going to be 10 across, isn't it? So let's have a look. So 4 of the across entries are entered unusually. 4 across answers are entered unusually, but I'm going to assume, because most of them are normal, that we can just put them in. But especially for you, effrontery. Especially for you. Oh, 23. I'm going to say that's foggy. Yeah. Run in Game of Cards makes you look amused. Run in Game of Cards... It's a straight, isn't it? It's a run in the Game of Cards. Makes you look amused. Grin. Oh, R in gin. There you go. If you look amused, you grin. R in gin. Gin being that. So we can do grin now. And does that mean we can now put 3, 4, and 5? Allegro. We can put Allegro immediately in. And then 4 down is... Except that's number 2. Absolute genius, Dan. Absolute genius. Peewit we can, however, put in. And then 5 down, wear down. Oh, that's wonderful. Only 1 N. Okay, that's 2 W's in there. That's an interesting thing. Okay. 11 across, author wraps up end of French twist. Author wraps up end of French twist. So you are going to be applauding me with an equal number of walnut brownies and ankles. Fair enough. End of French is H. The author... 5-letter authors. And we need a word for twist. Rotate. Yeah, thanks everyone. Lack of sustained applause. Let's move on to 12. The Spanish blade has time for parting shot. The Spanish is L-E-L. Blade. Foil, epee, sword. Has time. Last word. Oh, so isn't the Spanish L, though? I thought L-E-L. The Spanish is not la, is it? Because it is sword for blade, and it's got T inside of it. It's a T in sword, but la is feminine, so you can have L and la. I did not know that. Okay, so you could have also had French. Last word is 12 across, and it looks like this is also being put in unusually. That looks, if I have to guess, that's how that's being put in. So I think that is one of our unusual ones. I'm going to highlight that. Expensive Ford's right side handle. Expensive Ford's right side handle. Actually, I'll check with the downs that with 1 down and 2 down that we've got to see if it can be last word entered like that. Expensive feels like it's the definition. Ford. KA. Ford KA. Right could be R. Side of handle is E or H. Evening Foggy. Welcome back. You are in 23A, even though you're not technically in 23A. We are assuming it's you. And if it is, it better not be ho ho ho. That'd be hilarious if that was the case as well. First letter, please, for 13 across for this expensive Ford. H is the left side. Oh, the right side of handle could then be E. I'm not sure, Matt. I think it was, but I'm not sure. Maybe it was a little bit later. Expensive is dear, D-E-A-R, but I don't know why Ford. If you Ford, you cross. Fine. Ford. Ford. There was a President Gerald Ford. No. Gerald Ford? Who was the... I'm assuming it was Gerald Ford. Having a moment. Right side handle is E. Okay, Ford's right side is D. Okay, handle is an ear. If you is the handle an ear in some way? If so, please explain. But it's got to be deer, right? I'm going to put it in. I've put it in. A jug handle can be called an ear. There we go. Design, including club, gym's crawl space. Club is C in cards. Now, I've not been to a gym in a very, very long time. Probably just had to walk through it to get to the restaurant there or something, I don't know. Crawl space. Design. I feel like it's going to be design for 6 letters with a C in it, and then gym's crawl space is some sort of cryptic definition, like mat. Going to come back to this one. I know that there's a PE in it, but there's a P in gym could be PE, including club, gym. So if we put club, there's your club and there's your gym. Okay, but the club could be Y. Let's do that, and it's going to be playpen. So design, you plan. The club is the Y. Very American. That I forget it usually, but I remembered today. Gym is PE, and your crawl space is a playpen. Hooray! Well done, me. You appear to be leaning back. Do I? I lean back. I go. Sound heard at McDonald's egg sign. Oink. Egg is O. Ink is to sign. Oink. $16 across. I will look at 1 and 2 down after. Somewhat unreliable essayists pseudonym. Somewhat unreliable essayists pseudonym. Is there a Lee's? I'm assuming this is a hidden. Somewhat unreliable. So is it Blee, Lee's, East? Is this the one that... no, 27 across is the uncommon word made of common pieces. Oh. I don't know. What I am going to do is I'm now going to look. So we've got pedal. So we could put pedal. Oh no, I can't. Maybe that isn't last word then. So, because if the P is there for playpen, we have to put pedal in like that. The L of Allegro does not help us, unfortunately. So we know it starts with E. So is it... Is it that? Somewhat unreliable. And an essayist pseudonym. So I'm after the pseudonym of an essayist that also means somewhat unreliable. First letter, please. Is it an E? Yeah, sorry. And the next letter is into... Oh! So it has to be Elia. Elia or Elia. Okay. And that pins down the Allegro. Yes, last word looks like... Whoops, cancel. Looks like we just skip that. And we might skip that and put an O there, something like that. So last word is definitely being entered in an unusual fashion. 16 across is Elia. 17. Edward fences a street and court for an actor. Okay, so there's your Ed. It's going to fence a street, which I assume is that, and court. If you court, you woo. And you get Eastwood. We must be an actor. Clint Eastwood. Even I know that. Even if it had to take me a couple of seconds to work out who it was. So well done. Should have... Edward Woodward, yeah. Tipper's unpleasant expression about a man's behind. Tipper, unpleasant expression. That's a Leer, L-E-E-R, about a man's behind. Lena, because A is A and a man's behind is N. And there we go. Lena, someone who dips. I haven't been given these to the chat, so mind you, you did very much help with the down. So at least I'm doing something now. 19. New music capturing Eastern element. Got this one. So I'm going to give that a few seconds for the chat to have a look at it. New music capturing Eastern element. Give that a few seconds. Go for it in the chat if you think you've got it. It's an anagram. And we spell it differently in the UK. Yeah, we put an A in it. Cesium. We spell it C-A-E. But cesium, cesium. Right. Don't know what that one is. Oh, it ends in O. Is it going to be ho ho ho? It'd be hilarious. Oh no, it's a dance move that's 2-2-2, so it's going to be do-si-do. But let's have a look. Foggy embraces pair of sisters in dance move. So dodo is your fogey. I don't understand. A pair of sisters? So is it that? The first pair of sisters, literally the first two letters of sisters, so S-I, do-si-do. Because I think I have seen it written like S-E instead of S-I. But anyway, there you go. It's definitely S-I. Do-si-do. Minor Broadway tunesmith is given a listen. Minor Broadway tunesmith is given a listen. I'm just going to run away from that clue. I don't understand at all what's going on. Let's see if I can... Have we got 18 down? Doorbell. Okay, well, we can put doorbell in. Just for future help. And can we put 19 in? Whoops, sorry. 19. No, we don't know 19. Do we know some of the others, though? So, what was this one? 7. Oh. Well, okay, 7 is idiot, and it has to go like this. So Eastwood is also not entered as we suspect. So eastward, you are doing something strange. So last word and eastward, there's a lot of W's and O's and things like that in there. So, okay. So that's idiot. And what is this one? 9. We don't have 9. Okay. Interesting. 27. Remodelled Low Tudor's exterior area. So this says it's an uncommon word made of common pieces. So out something or other. So it's an anagram of Low Tudor. Out must be outworld for an exterior area. Must be outworld. Got 27 and don't enter it. Okay. Yeah, they're all. There's something. I can see that the words are all quite similar. They've all got 2 in them. They've all got 2 in them. So anyway, this is going to be one of them as well. 29. Speed of light or energy in essence. Yep, got this one. Speed of light or energy in essence goes here. It's 4 letters. Happy with this one. Little bit of scientific knowledge is useful for this one. What is the speed of light represented by in physics and mathematics? Go for it in the chat. Go for 29. And I realise why you said that. It's core. Yeah, core, blimey. C for speed of light. Or is or E for energy. Core. I am appreciative of the very subtle hints. It's good. Impairs a red revolver. Impairs a red revolver. Hinders. Impairs. Now that... A red revolver. Nope, no idea. Going to move on. 32. Bologna wrapping is for Italian dish. Bologna wrapping is for Italian dish. Okay, so bologna, so rubbish or rot or, you know, something like that. It's going to wrap is. It's going to go around is, and we're going to get, it's rot. So rot with is inside, and then 2. So 4 is 2 somehow. Not quite sure the exact thing there, but it's risotto for the Italian dish. Foggy's got 31, and I think he's done a little bit of a forehead slap for it. Interesting. Impairs a red revolver. Yeah, let's have the first letter, please. For 31 then, Foggy. If you can be obliging. A red revolver. I'm trying to think. What's 4 letters? Oh, it's Mars. Mars. A red revolver in the sky is Mars, and if you impair something, you mar it. The first word of 31 is a kangaroo word. it's also hidden in there. Yeah, that's nice. Mars. There you go. 33. Part of some bread on your tongue. So it's a part of the tongue. It's also the roof. No, because the bread has a roof, doesn't it? But the roof of your mouth is not on your tongue. Tip of your tongue. Buds. Papillae. On your tongue. Oh no. No, it's just going to be to say it out loud. It's not literally on your tongue. It's just going to be to say it out loud. Part of, again, some bread. Okay, so if you're part of, you're a part, a unit, a bit. Some bread could be in money, so like euro, dollar, cent. Bread has a roof. I'm going to come back to it. 34. A Mac won't set straight a Batman character. Well, it's going to have 2 in it, probably. And just end in a D as well, apparently, or something like that. A Mac won't. What won't a Mac do? Set straight. A line? Boot? I don't know. Batman. So it's a Batman character. Joker? First letter, please. The Bat signal. Yes, yes. Absolutely. Could have the Batman. C. Catwoman. Now, why is it a Catwoman? A Mac? Oh, it's an anagram of a Mac won't. Oh, there you go. Not going to enter that either. Although the first letters seem to be okay. The first letters seem to be okay. There's your answer. So I'm going to put the C in, but that's it. 35 across. Brainy lunatics double. Binary? Because anagram of brainy is binary? How would that mean double? Like it's a binary choice, a double choice? Use it in a sentence for me. To like a binary star. Nah, you're all saying it. Fine, yeah, I like it. A complete lack of room for a model. A complete lack of room for a model. So if you Google for hex crosswords, backwards, you can find someone's done a big long list of them, but these are from old versions of the Atlantic magazine, which I think I had to copy and paste from the various magazines. So they're not always in a particularly good format for solving. The later ones are in the Washington WSJ, I think. Wall Street Journal, not Washington Street Journal. Wall Street Journal, I think. And those are quite nice PDFs, but these ones are not. First letter, please, for 36. I did not know that, Rufus. I do not have such good vision. Tweet to me or message me backwards, and I will. I'll send you the link to it because I've got it. I've got it marked somewhere. Okay, right. Let's see what downs I can put in. So pedal and allegro are in. We don't know that one. Where down we've got in. Idiot is in. Doorbell's in. Walnuts goes here. What's next? Cowries 21. Oh, that's nice. 22 Talia. Which I bet most people would clue as taller with an extra I in. Credos for 24. Not as tasty as Freddo's. Stowed 26. React for 28. And Odeon for 30. There we go. Ha! That looks very much like Juice is Wild or something like that, doesn't it? So, given that there's a 2 in each of the acrosses that we haven't been able to put in properly. Properly? Yeah, that works for me. There we go. So, that's all of those. Let's see what we can do with 3 down. Of course, we don't really know the first letter. Probably this A, though. Commercial rap. Won by old Y playwright. Did someone have? Some of you had this. 3 is a specific playwright. Yeah. First letter of the playwright, please. S. So is it Soroyan or someone like that? It's got to be Sa. Oh. Is there Saroyan? S-A-R-O-Y-A-N. I'm going from the wordplay there. Saran with O and Y in it. I wasn't on the right lines. Yeah, I just needed the confirmation. So it's there. S-A-R-A-N. And then O-Y in the middle of it. Good. 6. Yeah, I don't have enough letters there for my liking. 8. No, 9. Let's focus on this area. So let's focus on the acrosses. So if the juices are wild, I could put last word in. It's just you anagram the 2 in the middle of it. So last word. And then we get east. And we don't know whether that's the W or the T yet. But you get Eastwood. And then the 2 gets anagrammed in the middle. For Outworld, there's your anagram of your 2. RLD. And then Catwoman. CA, it actually has to be the O here, because if the O was there, the 2 would be in the right place. And also the wrong place. But it would be the right way around. Cat, woman. There we go. So that is, so it's the juices wild. So I'm assuming that's probably an S. Draw. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm pleased with that anyway. Does that help with anything else? Let's have a look at 36, because I saw someone saying they had it. A complete lack of room for a model. I'll do that now. Complete lack of room for a model. Last letter, please, on this hollow. Complete lack of room. Form. Dorm. Norm. Is a model a form? Complete lack of... no room. Complete lack of room. No room. Oh, no. Okay, so it's no, RM for room, and a model. The model is the norm. There we go. No room. That's why you were saying that. Okay, that makes some sense. Assuming that this is an S, what is 19? Kitchen servant is a scullion. So it's a scullion. In rowboat with 1 aboard. So is that so a scull, 1 for I for 1, and then on is aboard. There you go. Scullion. And it's the juices wild. The juices are wild, so seduce is your cryptic hint to that. In the original grid, there are these 6 red squares. I assume we just don't put anything in it. What have we got here? 23 across. I'm just moving about. No, it's 25 across. Minor Broadway tunesmith is given a listen. Lesser? So if you're the minor... Your lesser. Is there a Broadway tunesmith that sounds like lesser? L-E-S-S-A? Something like that? Lesser. Okay, fair enough. 9 down. Wiped out. Beat retreats before day. First letter, please, for this one. Because, interestingly, I may already have it in the grid. And I don't know. This is a killer clue. Murdered. Murdered. Based on that, murdered. So if you wiped out, you murdered stuff. Beat retreats. So drum is that before day. It's not MUR. It is drum. Air, O is before, and D for day. Yes, very nice. Murder. There's been a murder. Oh, I haven't done this one. 33. Part. That's a roll. Oh, some bread is a roll, and I really should have got that about 20 minutes ago. Right, fine. Eastward. So we know that's either a T or a W, and then a W or a T. So let's have a look at 6 down. Oddball party behind dam. So there's your party. So it's weir, a weir, W-E-I-R. That's your dam. And then your parties are due for a weirdo. And then this means we put a T here. So what have we got for 8 down? Get more nervous. With giant in hearing. Bread does have a roof. Oh, at least I know what my raid phrase is. Bread has a roof. It does. It's the roof of the bread. It's good. It's also called the crust, but you know. It's probably an H. Draw with juices wild. Get more nervous with giant in hearing. Okay, so what was your first... You were a little surprised to see do for party in American Cryptic feels we're British. Nah, it's always in an American Cryptic. It's fine. First letter, please, then. Oh, Titan, T-I-G-H-T-E-N. So if you get nervous, you tighten up. Yeah, that's the support for the death. Definition, you tighten up, you get more nervous, relax, you loosen up, tighten up if you get more nervous. And a giant in hearing sounds like Titan, T-I-T-A-N. So is that writhe? For the last clue, 11 across. Excuse me. Oh, it's not. Author wraps up end of French twist. Oh, it is writhe. An author is, if you author something, you write. So if you author that, you write it. Put it around the letter H, you get writhe, and that is twist. So let's just go over the blurb. We did the down entries, that's all good. The cryptic clue in the central entry. The top and bottom rows will spell out a cryptic clue for the diagram's central entry. So draw with juices wild. So if you draw, you seduce, and juices wild, it's an anagram of juices. The juices are wild in last word. In Eastward, in Outworld, and in Catwoman, the juices are wild. And that is cutting the cards by hex. There we go. Fun. Don't quite know why there's 6 red squares there, why they're not just barred off, but I'm not going to complain. Lovely hex. I do enjoy good hex. Indeed. Normally, I've solved the whole thing and I still haven't got an idea what the theme is, even though it's smacking me in the face. Speaking of which, we'll do that with an independent in a minute. What have I got coming up for you? Well, nothing. I'm away. I'm on holiday. I'm having a fun time. Hopefully you can also do the same without me. I know it'll be hard, but I hope you can. This is my last stream until 2023. So I've got nothing coming up. There we go. I'm not even putting up a little slide for that. Catnip! What timing? There once was a streamer called Dan, of whom I have been such a fan. He brightens our week, his jokes are so sleek, including that 7-Up can. Hooray! Oh, you get a fanfare for that. Catnip, thank you for the subscription. That's wonderful, thank you.